Alright, so for context, I bought this in February of 2022. A month after I think this was released. Why didn't I do a video at the time? I have no idea actually. Probably just stuffed it on the top of my shelf and just forgot about it. I don't know why. And then ever since then, there's been a lot of shit going on. So the Women's Euros, the Champions League. It's been so long. Arsenal are actually now good. Apart from that time against Manchester United. Okay, apart from that time, Arsenal are actually pretty good. So back in February, I paid £22 for this. Perhaps I should have waited because now it's worth £20. Bear in mind, because of inflation, that £19 is worth a lot less now than it did in February. Why am I unboxing it now? Well, I realised that the time it'll take for this video to be released will probably be the next tax year. So probably we'll have to unbox it before that to claim the tax returns on it. So, you know, business expense and all that. I'm not trying to spend £22 on something that I'm not going to get any benefit from. Might as well claim the tax benefit, right? By the way, yes, I am wearing a balaclava throughout this whole video. Even if you see a reflection, you can't see my face. So don't try. While the box was sealed, something was loose inside of there. Later on, you'll find out what was it, this thing that was loose. But for now, it's just a speculation thing. Oh wait, I forgot to introduce the toy even. This is the Tower Defense Simulator Cyber City set that you can get for about 20-ish pounds/dollars/ whatever currency you use. I don't know, 2 billion Zimbabwe dollars. I don't know how. Probably more than that. 200 trillion something, I don't know. On the back of the box you actually get quite a good image of Cyber City itself, although the particles near the entrances are removed. On the back of the box it says the forces of destruction are on the move in Paradoxum Games. Apostrophe rules. Tower Defense Simulator, and it's up to you and your armies to stop them. Fam, just stop, use these Z. It's strategize. Why is there a Z? With these unique defences to destroy the most deadly enemies ever seen. I think the Unicorn Monster will have a disagreement with that, but you know, it wasn't released at the time, so fair enough. Alright, so then we got the figures themselves. We got the Corruption, DJ, Medic, Ranger, Soul and Soul Sealer. More on them later. By the way, I would like to point out how long I've left it, because the Roblox logo has just changed the other weeks. Also, something I never realised, Jazzware is the the distributor that Roblox uses. They're apparently based in the UK. And has offices in Germany. I think I've got the EU version though, so in America, Canada? You may be different. Filming this, obviously I'm using one hand because the other hand I'm using recording with my phone. But I would like to point out, the seal's been on since February. It is really hard to get off. Don't criticise. After removing the sleeve and getting all the toys in the mold, it looks pretty good with like this. So. By the way, do you know that rattling sound at the start of the video? Yeah, that was actually because of the collector's manual underneath the whole back. Yeah, because it was behind the cardboard background underneath it. Yeah, I mean, you get to track stuff like who buys all of this? Some rich. Who buys all of this? I feel like one kid who has rich parents who wants to buy all this. Like, God forbid. And now for the toys, most of them will come with their own accessories apart from one, so you know there's a lot for me to go through here. I would like to point out that these has been in storage since February, so they've actually just kind of formed into the mold, so it's quite hard to get them out. And oh, there's a bug on the DJ booth. Yeah, I don't know what bug it is. Might be a mosquito. I don't know. It's been there since at least probably July, so yeah. In this toy set there are 6 figures, and 5 of them have their own accessories. Starting with the Medic, this was actually the proposed remake version of it that was leaked all the way back in 2020, I think, that just never got around to being added. I'm not sure if it's still being added, but we'll see. This is not in the game. Well, as in, this skin is not in the game right now. I guess this is a close enough representation of what the default Medic would look like in the future, in like 2030 when England finally win the World Cup, but it's not being planned to be added, so don't have your hopes up for it. You can also remove the med pack from the medic's back, which is nice, I guess. The wings go inside the med pack if anyone's wondering, that there's holes on the side. Does it look super awkward? Yeah, I guess, but I mean, it's Roblox, what do you expect? Then you finally get that large med gun that the medic was meant to have when it was remade, but just was never added again. Moving on to the DJ booth now, and you would assume that the DJ booth would be able to hold the laptop that it's provided with. Some people thought this was the hacker tower because of it, but no, it's actually the DJ booth, don't worry. some reason there's this weird printing text on the back of the laptop that looks like it's been, I don't know what's the effect called, but it looks like it's been printed twice over each other, so that's weird. But no, the DJ Booth cannot actually hold the laptop. The sides are too thin for it to be held. So I don't know how you meant to hold it. The laptop itself is just a meh laptop. It could easily, it's off-brand, so you know, there's no Windows logo, there's no Apple logo, so you know, what am I meant to say about it? It's got a Roblox logo, yeah, sure. What value does that add? It probably decreases its value, honestly. Like, if I'm going to be honest, this is probably, if this was a real-life laptop, it will probably be Mac, because most music producers, they have MacBooks. Even if it's a really old Intel one, they have MacBooks. No one uses Windows in the music industry. As for the DJ booth itself, you can remove the glasses and the hat and it will just reveal the smiley face. Again, that's just a symptom of how old it is, that it doesn't have its own custom face. And also has a weird plastic mold hoodie. I don't know why it's not attached or like printed onto the torso of the DJ booth, but I guess they have the budget because you're paying 20 quid for this. Other than that, I don't know how you meant to show the DJ off with its laptop. I feel like it should have like a desk or some kind, but there's no toy desk for it as far as I know with this. Then we have the Soul Stealer, which, to be honest, right, I like it because of the texture. It's got like the metal plated texture that you find in Roblox, which I find really nice. It also comes with a Dominus, so you know, if you're that one person who wants a Dominus with their Roblox figure, then buy this, I guess. 20 quid, but whatever. Taking off the hood, you just reveal the black head underneath. There's also, shoulder pads also can't be detached, which is unlike the Speedy King from the other toy set, but whatever, I guess. Then we have the axe, which is, I guess, standard. It can only be held with one hand, so unlike the game, which goes across the body, but whatever. Also, it has like some weird armor, I guess, over its hands, but I guess that was intentional, which is the first time I've seen on a Roblox toy anyway. Then we have the Soul, which is in no way good, like in any way. It looks, it's not white. My table is white. You can see that the Soul Stealer is not white. It's not even off-white. It's like a weird grey blemish on the white. Like, I don't know what you call it. Not white. Also, the pack for this calls this the Soul, just Soul. In the game, it's the Soul Boss, because the Soul is an enemy that's smaller and has no halo or wings, but whatever. The only problem is, you can actually remove its halo, and there's no other way of saying it, but the halo looks like a fucking condom. Like, there is no other way you can see it. It's a fucking condom. Sure, it's a small condom, but you know, people might actually use this for. The wings on the backs, I don't think they can be removed. I'm not going to try it because I'm not going to destroy this toy. Yeah, this is the only figure without an accessory, and to be honest, I don't like it. It's just not. It just doesn't vibe with me, if I'm honest with you. Then you have the Ranger, which is actually pretty cool, to be honest. On level 5, it represents the level 5 version. It's all right, I guess. The only problem is you can't really imitate what the Ranger, level 5 Ranger looks like in game with its kneeling, or at least sitting down, because of the weird Roblox fake mechanics. But whatever. It's cool, I guess, and its railgun is quite nice as well. You can remove the hat, and the glasses are attached to the hat, but you know, it's cool, I guess. You can also remove the cape, but I don't want to. I don't think there's anything special underneath it anyway. Then we have the Corruption. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. You know, just play that Jose Marino crit.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
There's probably another name that I could probably call this by, but officially I can only call it the Corruption, otherwise Below Natural will be breathing down my arse. Obviously this is not in game yet, so, and I don't expect it to be because of reasons. I will not elaborate. Like the Soul Stealer, I actually quite like its texture. It's metal plated and also has spikes on the backs, which I kind of like. Weirdly, like the med pack, you can actually remove the spikes on the back of the Corruption. Not sure why you would do it, but you can do it. You can also remove the tiara as well, and it has an eye in the middle of the forehead. Don't know what to say to it really. Then we have the sword, which is quite similar to the Void Reaver's sword, rather than a Fallen King sword, if you know what I mean. Other than that, it's Corruption. I can't say more than that, otherwise Below will smite me. And those are all the toys. Nice, spending about £3.50 on each toy. Or each figure, sorry. Then you get the virtual item, which if I'm honest with you, I totally forgot existed. I forgot that this toy even had a virtual item. Apparently it's a Cyber Medic, which is weird because there's already a Cyber Medic toy. Why don't you include it with that? And you include it with this? I mean, I guess it's Cyber City, yes, but these toys have no relation to Cyber City whatsoever. Not even the Medic, and the Medic is going to say Cyber, whatever. Of course, if you reverse it over, you can scratch it off, you know. get your handy debit card or credit card out, you know? Everyone has them, right? Then you go onto the website, blah blah blah, enter the code, blah blah blah. It appears in your inventory. Woohoo! Equip it. It looks disgusting. I'll be totally honest with you. No, who likes this? Like, I've never used Arthro ever in my life, and this is the first time I've ever used it properly, and I hate it. Who wants this? Tell me. It's disgusting. Closing thoughts. It's a toy. I don't know what else to say. I'm not interested in toys, to be totally honest with you.